What is up, guys? It's TheGreatWall back at it again with another video. Today we are here with a very special one. I'm giving the Rockies help, but the help is very special. It is my cats. I have 4 cats. Um, Surprise. But that being said, I added my 4 cats to the team. Um, I'm gonna show you them all. The first one is Hershey. Let me go. All right. So the first cat that we have is Mr. Hershey. We named him Hershey because he has chocolatey skin. If you guys can see him, he's being a little fussy right now. But that is Mr. Hershey. So he is a starting pitcher. He's tall. He's got a wiry frame, so that's why we made him a starting pitcher. I made all of these, obviously. So yeah, he's a starting pitcher. Um, let's go get the next cat. This is the fun part. All right, the next cat that we have is gonna be Mrs. Pinky Girl. She's the smallest out of all of them so far. She is extremely light, so yeah. So I made her a left fielder. She's small, 5'7", 145. She's a switch hitter though, so yeah, we made her like this. They're all maxed out stats, just so you guys know. But yeah, I figured I would introduce them also. That's Pinky. She has pink hair for obvious reasons because she has a little pink nose. That's why she's named that. So I'm gonna go grab the next one. All right, and the next cat is Mr. Squishy. He's the big boy out of all of them. So yeah, he's also a little bit fussy. So Squishy, he is the biggest one. We named him Squishy because when he was a baby, he was literally like a ball of fuzz and fur. He's so cute. So yeah, that's why he's Squishy because he was very squishy. And last, certainly not least, let me go grab the last one. And the last cat that we have is Whiskey. Um, he's named Whiskey because he has little extra whiskers on his eyebrows. So yeah, hello, yeah, he wants to say hello to you guys. All right. So he is also very small. Um, him and Pinky are basically twins. They just have different noses. So that being said, yeah, second baseman. He's small as well. So figured he'd fit perfectly. I decided the positions based on where this team had the lowest overalls. So I mean, they need a lot of help. I mean, yeah, this team sucks no matter who you put where. So, that being said, they have 10 years. The Rockies have 10 years to figure this out with, 499 overall. So, hopefully they can get it done. But that being said, hopefully my Cats can save the team. All right, we're at the home run derby. I better see at least 3 of them here. Oh, only 2. Whiskey and Squishy. Squishy has 37 home runs. I will be upgrading them at the end of every year just to make sure they stay at 99. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to let them do what they do. But yeah, Squishy has 37 home runs. All-Star voting, all 4 of them are in the All-Star game. Hershey is absolutely lighting it up, 16-2. Squishy, 1,000,000 votes from the catching position. 37 tanks is insane. Whiskey hitting a little under 325 home runs. Not bad. And then Pinky, 348 with 34 stolen bases, 24 home runs. Yeah, this team is going off. They're doing a lot better. They're 56 and 40, so I mean, throwing 499s on a team will do that. But yeah, let's finish out the year and see how they do. All right, so they made a few trades throughout the season. They traded Jordan Beck for Carter Jensen, Kyle Isabel, Ryan Helsley for Cole Carrick. We got Kyle Finnegan for Kyle Karros, and Nathaniel Lowe for Jared Thomas. I mean, Tyler Saucedo for those 2 guys is whatever. But yeah, let's go take a look at their draft. Um, okay, so this guy has decent potential, but other than that, nothing really good. So yeah, I mean, they might make it. They're probably gonna make it to the playoffs this year. So let's just get to the end of the year and see how they finish off. All right, we finished 89 and 73. Um, yeah, we led the league in a lot of stuff. Hershey led the league at 6.9 WAR. Wow. Okay, and then our hitters. Yeah, they went off. Squishy hit 331. Definitely won MVP. He won everything. So yeah, good for him. 331, 57 tanks. Pretty good job. Whiskey 324, 52 home runs. Yeah, that'll play. And then Pinky 309 with 34 home runs, but 50 stolen bases isn't bad. So yeah, overall great season from our hitters. Obviously, they finished with top 3 in WAR. Squishy with a 14.2 WAR. Wow, that is absurd. Definitely, he won the Gold Glove. Gold Glove, Silver Slugger. I mean, oh, Whiskey wins Rookie of the Year and MVP. Oh, oh wow. So Whiskey wins MVP over Squishy, which is insane. Absolutely insane. Hershey wins Cy Young, of course. Squishy the batting title. They were all three of them top three Rookie of the Year. Okay, and then Squishy wins the Hank Aaron. Yeah, Nathaniel Lowe gets a Gold Glove, so that's something. But yeah, the team did amazing, as you would probably expect. So yeah, let's get to the playoffs. We got Milwaukee in the first round. Hershey on the bump game one. We lose 4-9. Kyle Freeland. We get smoked by 16. And that's gonna be the season. The Tigers beat the Dodgers. All right. Um, yeah, shout out Max Scherzer in the Hall of Fame. But let's get to the next All-Star break. All right, this is what the team looks like going into the next year. They picked up Framber Valdez. We lost Helsley. We lost a couple of other guys. Nathaniel Lowe. Ugh. All right. Um, yeah, but Ethan Holiday's getting better. Jace Dolander got shelled last year, but yeah, let's get through the All-Star break and see how the team's doing. All right, we're at the home run derby. Show me three. Come on. Wow, we don't have anyone here. Are they falling off already? That would create a lot of issues. Hershey's in second. All right, not bad. How does the All-Star voting look? Okay, so the three hitters are there. It's just the pitching that's the Hershey that's not the starter. Wow, Squishy is down a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade their stats because he's only hitting 236, which is rough, to put it lightly. Whiskey hitting 306, 23 tanks. Pinky hitting 293. It's just they always go down. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Team looks good though. We are sitting first in the division. This is a very stacked division though. Every team above 500, which is nuts. But finish out the year strong and make the playoffs. Hopefully win a World Series this year. We just got rid of Brenton Doyle for Will Vest, Jake Rogers, and Tyler Holton. Interesting move. We get Lawrence Butler for Ethan Holiday and Baron Ledesma. That is a very questionable move. Lawrence Butler is good, but Ethan Holiday, that A potential, he's getting a lot better. That is a very, very, very odd move. But it is a very Rockies move. So, all right, we finished 103 and 59, which is elite, of course. League leaders, Hershey leads a lot of stuff. 5.5 WAR. Wow, Squishy down year and a half. Tyler Freeman had a good year though. Squishy had a very big down year. Wow. All right. Not what you like to see, but he still finishes in third. You know, that's something. I mean, he hit 250, only had 34 home runs. Couldn't follow up an electric year last year. Pinky and Whiskey, they're goated. No awards though from them. It did. Hershey wins a Cy Young. Whiskey wins a Hank Aaron, but Marcell Ozuna from the Marlins in this one. He goes back to Miami, wins it over Whiskey, even though Whiskey had 50 points of batting average on him, 6 less home runs and 2 less RBIs. Plus also won himself a Gold Glove and a Silver Slugger. That's very questionable, I'm not going to lie. Very questionable. Andrew Kittredge was our closer. Good for him. Yeah, but Squishy down year. Maybe this is the year he turns it up in the playoffs and we win a World Series. So yeah, let's see. We got LA in our first round. Snell versus Hershey. Hershey with the dub. Framber versus Shohei. It's a dub. Giolito, we did trade for him. First class now. Is a dub. We move on to face Atlanta. Hershey versus Strider. Win. Valdez versus Lopez. Win. Giolito versus Schwellenbach. Win. Strider versus Hershey again. Is a win. We are going to the World Series against the Yankees. Hershey versus Fried is a loss. Rodon versus Framber is a loss. Giolito versus Gill is a loss. We lost 3 straight games by 1. Then we won by 14. Hershey. Nope. Man, oh man, we were so close, yet so far away. You flipped that. You flipped those a couple ways, and geez, we're right there. But Squishy didn't show up, unfortunately. I mean, it sucks because Hershey was literally lighting it up for the first couple games. Like, look at this. He went complete game shutout in the first 2 games. Went 8 innings, gave up 1 run the next game, and then the next 2 games, 9 innings, combined 10 runs. That's not it. That's not it. Electric postseason. He threw a no-hitter in the playoffs and missed it with 1 walk. He threw a no-hitter in the playoffs against Atlanta. Wow. All right. All right. That's insane. But yeah, can't get it done in the World Series, unfortunately. So gonna have to try again next year. All right. So I forgot I did this, but I did make him have maxed out hitting stats, but they haven't been using him um, as a two-way player. So I'm gonna make sure that he's hitting because you know that would be a great addition to this lineup. So we're gonna make sure he's hitting this year. Framber Valdez is still here. I mean, Ben Joyce. This team is very good. Surprisingly, they just need to get it done in the postseason, which we have. We got to the World Series. Just need to make it a dub this time. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure he's hitting, and then boom, we're gonna move on. So see you at the All-Star break. All right, we are in the home run derby. We've got 2 guys. We got Pinky and Whiskey. No Squishy, unfortunately. Good year from Whiskey so far. He's having technically a down year, but still an amazing year. Pinky having a great year. Yeah, doing what we need her to do. So we'll take it, I guess. All-Star voting. Yeah, we have all four people here. Hershey is officially a two-way player. In 293, 24 home runs. Not bad. And then obviously Squishy's hitting 299, 22 tanks. So not bad there either. Whiskey, we saw him. And then Pinky. Obviously, we have the best players in the league. You're going to win a lot of games. So we are at the top of the division by 11 games. So finish out the rest of the year strong and see how we do in the playoffs again. All right, we finished 104 and 58. Another great year. Hershey led the league in pretty much everything. 5 shutouts, which is elite. Pinky, home run. Pinky might have won something important here. Batting average, Hershey. He's getting it done. I mean, on the mound, 3.32 ERA isn't his best year, but 228 strikeouts. Then at the plate, 309, 44 tanks, 28 stolen bases. I mean, what more could you ask for, honestly? But that being said, the WAR numbers. There we go. So Hershey had a, what was it, 5 point something? 4.7 WAR as a pitcher. And a 8.9 WAR as a hitter. So, we might be looking at the new GOAT. Squishy finally has a bounce back season. He goes down 10 power versus lefties, which is insane. 37 home runs, 285. I mean, not his best work, but getting a job done. Cy Young goes to Hershey. Hank Aaron goes to Hershey. Devers wins MVP somehow. Riddle me that. The best pitcher and one of the best hitters in the league doesn't win it. And he's the same person. Cy Young goes to Hershey. Matthew Boyd just randomly decided to go off. Hershey, 3rd for the batting title. We saw that. I mean, Hank Aaron is always ours. Yeah, good year. Let's go see how we do in the playoffs. We got LA yet again. Hershey versus Glasnow is a dub. Valdez versus Shohei is a dub. Giolito versus Snell is a dub. We move on to face Milwaukee. Hershey versus Flaherty is a win. Valdez versus Peralta is a loss. Giolito versus Jacob is a loss. Flaherty versus Hershey is a win. Dollander versus Myers is a win. Valdez versus Peralta is a loss. Game 7, Mizraowski versus Giolito is a win. We are going on to face the Twins. Hershey versus Pablo Lopez is a major loss. Holy shit. Valdez versus Joe Ryan is a win. Giolito versus David Festa is a win. Hershey versus Zebby is a win. We are 1 game away from the World Series title being ours. Quick manage. Who do we got on the bump today? Who do we have on the bump? We are at Target Field. They got Framber on the bump. We're going to let that rock. They took Hershey out of the lineup for the playoffs, so he hasn't been hitting this postseason. Oh, no, he has been. He's just been struggling like a motherfucker. All right. He's only hitting 231 in the playoffs, so they just took him out for the game, I guess. But I don't care. We're putting him in. So we don't start with any runs, neither do they. Neither do they. We get one. Framber's getting it done on the bump, which is what we like to see. We put up two. Framber holds them to another 0 spot. Framber's just showing us why he's elite. They get one back.
Ball 4, take your base.
Alright, there we go. Alright, Framber, great game, you're done. Will Vest get me an inning of work here? They got another one back. Alright, you know who we have to bring in to end this one off. I can't bring him in to pitch. Hold on. I have to bring him in to pitch. I need to bring in Hershey to get this done. Alright, so we got Hershey on the bump here. Throws a knuckleball because I figured why not. Let's get an inning of work done with him. Oh, that's got to be a spot right there.
1-0.
Oh, alright, I'm already screwing this up a little bit. There's an out, though. There's number 1. I don't even know who our right fielder is. So, we'll take out number 1. Wilson Contreras is going off in this game. 2 for 2. Had a home run. Wow, he almost got another one. Get there, Tyler. Get there, Tyler, please. Thank you. Alright. We got out number 2. That one was almost a big fly. Finish it off, Hershey. Alright. There's one. They got Jarren Duran. I forgot that they made that trade in this game. Filthy. Not where it's supposed to be, but filthy.
No balls.
Throw a nice sinker to end it off.
Off the plate,
Good
ball 1.
miss. Curveball on him? Yeah, why not? Let's throw a little curve piece. Sit him down. We are World Series champions. Nope. Alright, that's not it. I triple dog dare you to run on Pinky. Oh my god, you would have been hosed. Alright. Tying run is at the plate. Hershey, work your way out of it, bud.
That's a ball.
Work your way out of it. That's filthy. Not where it's supposed to be, but it's filthy. Oh my god. Pinky! Nope. They're building a rally here. I don't like this. I do not like this. We have a 99 overall pitcher, yet they're hitting him like it's nothing. Please, Hershey. Hold it down. There we go. Tag him. Oh my god. Get rid of it. Jesus Christ, he almost just sold that. Alright. We win the World Series. I forgot I gave Squishy the Wild Thing haircut, but we are World Series winners. In, what was that, year 3? So, pretty good. Pretty solid. Yeah, Framber Valdez, hell of a game. Hershey with the save. Tyler Freeman, whiskey. Yeah, job's done. We get it. That's all that matters. Who wins the awards? Brooks Lee wins World Series MVP, and then Squishy wins playoff MVP. Wow, we didn't really have a good playoff run. But that being said, we are in the offseason. I'll see you guys next year. Alright, home run derby time. Show me 4 players here. We only have one. It's Hershey out of all of them. It's a pitcher. Wow. So Hershey is here in the All-Star game again. 3-time Cy Young winner. Don't expect anything less. Squishy hitting 303, not bad. Whiskey doing a job, and Pinky doing a great job. So team's doing well. Just finish out the year strong. Try to go back to back. All right, we finished 109 and 53. Yeah, team led in pretty much everything. Oh, did Hershey? He hit pretty well. Pitching wise, he had the best. Bryson Stott and Ketel Marte both make it in here. Good for them. You know what? Good for them. Hershey does what he does though. Probably won another Cy Young. Yes, he did. Hank Aaron. And MVP goes to Pinky. There we go. 4-time All-Star, 4-time Silver Slugger, 2-time Gold Glove, 2-time home run champion with 47 home runs. Already turning out a great career. Wow, Ohtani makes it onto this list. Alright, good for him. But, yeah. Let's get to the postseason. LA, Ohtani versus Wall. I mean, both two-way stars, so we don't get it done. Game 2, Valdez Glasnow, we win. We have Lopez now. Yamamoto, we win. Wall versus Snell, we win. All right, we got the Cubs. Hershey versus Hunter, we get a win. Valdez versus Shota is a loss. Lopez versus Cutter Crawford, win. Hershey versus Hunter again is a win. Josiah Gray versus Sandy Alcantara, what a matchup. Valdez versus Shota. We are moving on to the World Series against Seattle, who stacked their team in the offseason. Hershey versus Kirby is a win. Gilbert versus Valdez is a win. Lopez versus Brian Wu is a win. Alcantara versus Kirby is a loss. Lopez versus Wall is a win, and we are World Series champions yet again. McMahon wins World Series MVP. Playoff MVP goes to Pinky. Wow. Back to back. Back to back, and this is the team that did it. I mean, realistically, all they had to do was pick up a couple of decent pieces. They went out and got a lot. A lot of good pieces. So, Charlie Condon, how'd you do? Not bad. But, yeah, we won another World Series. Let's get to next year. I mean, we're doing it. All right, home run derby time. Show me 4 people here. Come on. We get 1, and it's Hershey. All right. All-star voting. We have the top 4. Or we have all of our guys here. Sub 2 ERA is nuts. Good for him. Squishy. 384 at the All-Star break is disgusting. His power numbers are falling off a cliff, but it is what it is. Second base, Whiskey. I'm gonna have to upgrade their overalls because that's ridiculous. 313, 23 tanks though. And Pinky in left field, 313, 22 tanks. Very equal numbers there. Hershey hitting 300, 25 tanks. Yeah, I mean, all around great stuff. Just get to the postseason. That's pretty much all we need now is just stack on World Series. So yeah. All right, we finished 115 and 47, which is disgusting. Yeah, Hershey's electric on the bump and at the plate. I mean, do we not have the home run leader? No, Otani leads the league in home runs, but we do have 3 out of the top. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We're missing a hitter here. Hershey, only 5.2 WAR this year. His hitting numbers are falling down a little bit, but I mean, 262, 35 tanks isn't bad. And he was also a lead on the bump, winning himself another Cy Young, as always. You know the drill. 5-time Cy Young winner, Pinky with her second MVP. Whiskey only has 1. I mean, the team is insane. The team is insane. Cy Young's, I mean, they're all just insane players. He finished 357 and didn't win the batting title? Acuna hit 362. Wow. All right. Let's get to the postseason. Arizona in the first round. Wall versus Lopez, who was here last year. We get the win. Ryan Pepio versus Paul Skeens is a loss. Dollander versus Burns is a loss. Hershey versus Clay Holmes is a loss. We get knocked out in the NLDS, I think that is. So, who wins it? It is the Brewers beating the Tigers. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I'm going to upgrade the guys. Let's get to the next year. So not only did we pick up Brian Wu, but we just picked up Paul Skeens. So now we have a rotation that looks like this. 99, 97, 96. Did they at least lock him down for a long time? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they locked him down for the rest of this video. This team is nuts. Dollander, I mean, wow. Ryan Kirkring. I mean, this team is insane. Even without our guys, this team is a World Series caliber team, minus a couple positions. But wow. Mason Wynn. I mean, Jacob Young. They did a great job building this team. We might win 140 games this year. This is nuts. All right, let's just get through it. All right, home run derby time. Are we finally gonna get 4? No, we do have 2 though. Hershey and Pinky. Wow. So no Whiskey. I guess he's having himself a very big down year. Down here, he's hitting 285. I mean, come on. Whatever. He's doing very well. Pinky's hitting 300. Squishy's hitting 319. Hershey's hitting whatever he's hitting. He's insane on both sides of the ball. I mean, he's already got to be in the GOAT conversation for pitching. And probably GOAT conversation for hitting. Paul Skeens is here too. I mean, the team is electric. Josh Naylor's a All-Star. So I mean, like, we're winning another World Series. Just put it down. All right, we finished 106 and 56, so we don't win 140 games like I thought we might. Team is insane though. Um, yeah, Hershey. Wow, he had to have won MVP. Doesn't win MVP, but wins a batting title. So he has a two. Oh my God, he like. Wow. I mean, I have nothing. 7.4 WAR combined with an 8.8 batting WAR. It's insane. 324, 40 home runs from him. I mean, wow. Yeah, we have some absolutely electric players here. So that's a couple down here. Squishy's been elite as well, obviously. Um, yeah, let's just look at the awards really quickly. Cy Young, Pinky with her third MVP in a row. Yeah, I mean, she's insane. Look at all that. Cubs, we're gonna face them in the playoffs at some point. They've got a good squad. Um, Phillies, Hershey versus Gage Wood is a loss. Skeens versus Chris Bubik is a win. Brian Wu versus Ranger Suarez is a win. Hershey versus Painter is a win. Taking on Milwaukee, so we don't face the Cubs. Hershey versus Jacob is a loss. Skeens versus Mitch Keller is a win. Wu versus Peralta is a loss. Hershey versus Myers is a win. Mitch Keller versus Paul Skeens again is a loss. Oh, thought I started simming too fast. Brian Wu, Jacob versus Jacob is a win. This game to go on to the World Series, Hershey versus Freddie, is a loss, and we got eliminated by the Brewers. They win the World Series. That's an unfortunate break right there. Zach Wheeler retired, all right. But, yeah. All right, home run derby. I'm not expecting to see everyone, but we do get Pinky and Squishy here. Very nice. All right, our four guys are there. Hershey, he's electric. Brian Wu, obviously. Squishy hitting 287, 28 home runs. Not bad. Whiskey, 302, 24 tanks. Pretty good. And then Pinky, 311, 30 home runs. She's winning her fourth MVP in a row. Yeah. But we are in year 7, so only a couple more seasons left for us to try to win another World Series. Let's see if they can do it this year. All right, we finished 114 and 48. Very good year, as always. Ooh, Hershey, where are you? Hitting falls off a lot. We're gonna have to upgrade it again. Pitching is insane though. Let me guess, another Cy Young for Mr. Hershey. Of course, he's won the Cy Young every single year since we've started this. He has more Cy Youngs than All-Star appearances, which is insane. Obviously, Cy Young, Hank Aaron goes to Squishy. MVP also goes to Squishy. 56 home run season. Absolutely dominated the second half of the year. That's what I'm talking about. Crazy thing is they're only 24 years old, and 275 home runs, 283 stolen bases. Like, we have the goats. The team is still nuts. We need to win a World Series right now. Philly, Hershey versus Bubik is a win. Skeens versus Woodard, win. Wu versus Gage, we won. Easy. Hershey versus Crochet is a loss. Oh, we lost game 2. Didn't see who was pitching. Wu versus Bobby Miller. There we go. Schmidt versus Hershey. There we go. Dolander versus Crochet. There we go. Skeens versus Forbes is a dub. We are going to the World Series against Seattle. Hershey versus Kirby game 1 is a win. Skeens versus Javier is a win. Wu versus BB is a win. Kirby versus Hershey, loss. Logan Gilbert versus Chase Dolander is a win. We win another World Series. That's what I'm talking about. World Series MVP goes to Squishy. Playoff MVP goes to Squishy. I mean, oh, we have Michael Garcia. But yeah, this team's insane. We won another one, so that's what, number 3 for us. Number 3, I believe. So yeah, one playoff MVP, World Series MVP. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's number 3. So we got 3 years left. See if they can win any more. All right, home run derby. Show me all 4 players. We have 3. Only one that's missing is Hershey, unfortunately. Squishy's going off. I mean, 30, 34 home runs at the All-Star break is insane. Wow. Wow, Skeens is leading the charge. Brian Wu. Hershey is struggling. Alright. Can't hit, can't field. Or can't hit, can't pitch. That's what it looks like. Squishy's going off. Whiskey's also going off. Pinky is also going off. Um, Three-time MVP. Whiskey is one-time MVP. Squishy is one-time MVP as well. A lot of silver sluggers, a lot of gold gloves, a lot of everything for these guys. So, yeah. That being said, let's finish out the year. We won 121 games, 40 losses. That's absolutely nuts. Pinky and Squishy, wow. Whiskey not as good this year. Hershey also very not good this year. I mean, 5.4 is not bad. Pretty good pitching war, though. Did he win himself another Cy Young? No, Brian Wu steals the Cy Young from him this year. All right. Okay. Squishy wins his second MVP. You know the drill. Who we facing in the playoffs? Atlanta. Crochet versus Hershey is a loss. Wu versus Forbes is a win. Skeens versus Burns is a loss. Drew Hagenberg versus Hershey is a loss. We lose to the Braves. All right. Royals win the World Series. All right, home run derby time. Show me all four. Come on. All right, only two, Squishy and Hershey. I did upgrade all their stats again, even though Hershey's already going straight back down. Because they are nearing their 10 years of MLB service, which you know what that means for the game. Wow. Pinky fell off a cliff in this game. Only 250 isn't going to be an all-star for the first time in her career. Wow. Alright. Hopefully she has a good second half. Alright, we finished 120 and 42. Yeah, we just absolutely dominating everything. 4 out of the top 5. Alton Walk, who has 99 contact versus both sides. He hit 330. All right, good for him. Hershey with a 9.1 WAR, pitching wise, wins himself another Cy Young. He's missed one Cy Young. He won an MVP. Wow. All right, there we go. Finally wins himself an MVP. Holy shit! And he wins. He hit 365. Oh my god. 365 with 44 tanks. If those first 2 years he played, we might be looking at the GOAT. We already are, but he might be even GOAT-er. Wow. Kyle Manzardo, what are you doing here? Good for you though. Squishy, I mean, this team is they're insane. They're absolutely insane. All right, let's get to the playoffs. Actually, awards. Hershey Cy Young and Hank Aaron and MVP and batting title. That has to be the greatest season for any player of all time. I mean, respectfully, 22 and 3, 1.27 ERA, 281 strikeouts, .81 WHIP, and then hitting 365 with 44 home runs, 31 stolen bases. I mean, 1.213 OPS. I mean, 10.8 hitting WAR and a 9.1 pitching WAR. That's a 20 WAR season. That's insane. That's insane. Just win the World Series. Miami, Hershey versus Noble, we lose. Wu versus Barry, we lose. Oh, yeah, and there it is. All right. Marlins win it over the Tigers, though, so we did lose to the eventual winners of the World Series. Dansby Swanson retires, but that being said, this is the last year of the experiment because they just finished their 9th year. They have 1 year left, so see how they do it. We get Ethan Holiday back, which is funny after he left. Well, actually, after we traded him. That's funny. All right, home run derby in the last year. Only Squishy's here with 25 home runs. Very low home run year. They're all all-stars for their final year. Hershey going off. Squishy also going off 303s, not bad. 261 from Whiskey. I'm going to go upgrade his stats because that's insane. Pinky, okay. I'm going to go upgrade the stats, then we're going to finish out the year. Alright, we finished the year 99 and 63. Good years all around. Whiskey, there we go. Better second half. I mean, Still not a great year, but he did okay. Hershey 5.5, 6.7. I mean, yeah, we won a lot of awards as always. You know the drill. But before we get to the playoffs, I want to see their career stats. Um, Only 149, only 100. Oh, wow. So they didn't play every single game. But over their career, Pinky has the most hits with 1855, then Whiskey, then Squishy. Unfortunately, I can't see Hershey. Let's see, what is his stats look like? 1200. He's obviously not going to be close to any of them. Squishy has 408 home runs, 3 more than Pinky. And then Whiskey with 390. Not bad. Pinky most runs, 1293. Then Whiskey, then Squishy. Squishy most RBIs. Whiskey most stolen bases by a lot. Pinky with the least, which is surprising. Squishy with the highest batting average and on base percentage and slugging and OPS. Most walks. Least strikeouts out of the 3. Pinky with the most doubles and most triples and most total bases. Let's see. The highest award goes to Squishy though. So he averaged 12 per season because, one, he's an elite catcher. As you can see by the fact that he won, 7 Gold Gloves, 10 Silver Sluggers. So obviously higher WAR potential. Pinky with the 3rd most. I thought Whiskey would be lower, but he was a 10-time All-Star, so that's something. Only a 9-time All-Star, 10-time All-Star. I mean, yeah, they were absolutely electric. Yeah. Pitching wise, Hershey finishes 190 and 52. Not bad. With 2,400 strikeouts. 2.62 ERA is the lowest on this team. Less than 1 whip. 32 shutouts is very solid. Yeah, overall great career. 60 WAR for him. Obviously, career. I say great career. His career is not over technically, but this is the last year, so good for them. Mets in round 1. Hershey versus Jose. Wu versus Samuel. Gabriel versus Tyler. Oh, Hershey versus Eugene. There we go. Dodgers. Hershey versus Oli. Wu versus Yamamoto. Segura versus Johnny, and then Ali versus Paul. Oh my gosh, we are in the World Series. Orioles, Hershey versus Ronald is a win. Gordon versus Wu is a loss. Gabriel versus Taj is a win. Hershey versus Carlos is a loss. Wu versus Ronald is a win. We have the potential to win ourselves another World Series here. We're gonna hop in. We're gonna hop in yet again. I might hop in and hit with my guys a little bit. I don't know yet. Skeens is on the bump. I'm gonna let that rock. Ethan Holiday there. Yeah, I don't mind that. There we go. I'm gonna enter the game. I want to hit with my guys at least one time in their career. Before we finish this thing out. So, yeah, let's hit a little bit. Let's get some, couple singles, maybe a tank from someone. I don't know, I'm feeling a squishy home run, but that might just be me. Let's see. So we start off with Whiskey at the plate. 339 batting average throughout these playoffs. It's going to increase it right here. Got Gordon Graceffo on the bump. I'm very confident in Whiskey's ability to get on base here. And he does. He gets himself a nice little single. Not a great pitch, but gets on base with it. That's all that matters. His hitting stats are abysmal at this point, but that's fine. This is the last game of his career, basically, so... Actually, they're not abysmal, but they're not as good as they should be. So, steal a base. You know what? That'll work. That will certainly work. Ethan Holiday, move him over, I guess, technically speaking, even though he had that base with these. We'll take that, though. All right, Pinky at the plate, 373. She's going to hit an absolute moonshot. I can already feel it. 97 down the line. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it is gone off the foul pole. Not an absolute bomb, but a home run nonetheless. We start off 2-0. Squishy. Do a job, buddy. Come on. Absolutely yanked down the... Is that... It hits the wall. That's going to be a triple. Get running, Squishy. Get running, big man. And he gets there somehow, some way. We're going to bunt him in if we can. Oh, we can. We have Kobe Mayo. All right. Just get this bunt down the right way. That's all we need. And he bunts it straight up in the air. All right. I'm going to let the offense try to get themselves another run here. So let's just start simming. Just start simming. Just keep throwing up runs, and Skeens keep throwing up zeros. That's what I'm talking about. There we go, another 2 runs for us. Skeens gives up his first hit and run, but we put up 6 runs. Skeens, you got this in the bag. Skeens, you've done a great job, but we want a 3-inning save from none other than Hershey. There we go. Oh my, this is a bloodbath. This is a bloodbath. Alright, Hershey, finish it off. And we are going to hop in and get the final out with Hershey. Get it done. Filthy. Slater DeBrun up to the plate. Finish this off nice and there we go, dude. 100. There we go.
Balls. 2 strikes.
Nice little sing piece. Call it a day here. All right, he's gonna foul it off. All right, all right. Not going down without a fight. I can respect it. Came up. Get there, Hershey.
Ball.
Don't hit him in the knee with this, please. That's gone. Oh, it's not. We win a World Series yet again. World Series number 4 for the guys. That's what I'm talking about. That is a great way to end a career. Skeens had a hell of a day. Pinky hit 2 home runs. Whiskey was 4 for 5 with a double. We won the World Series. So, that being said, let's go take a look at who won the postseason awards. I mean, Skeens had a hell of a day. Only gave up 1 hit. We win the World Series. Pinky wins World Series MVP and playoff MVP. So great finish to her career. Amazing. Whiskey had a good career. Very solid. Won playoff MVP. All-Star MVP a couple times. And Squishy did his thing. But that being said, that is going to be it for this one. The next video, I think I will be attempting to break every record with my cats. Because why not? So, stay tuned for that one. But that being said, thank you guys as always for watching. Stay tuned for that video, and peace.